All right, guys, here we go. Part two. Now we got the second example to go over that you worked on, hopefully. Here we go. So it says we're going to graph these scenarios, and then here's our vector. I'm going to circle or highlight it so we know exactly what we're working with. So let's go -4, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, down 2. G. H is -4, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We'll just call this one H. J is 1, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And then K is 1, and then go down -2. And then here is our, looks like a square, which makes things a lot nicer, in my opinion. Okay. But one thing I forgot to do on the previous example, which I'm done after this one, we forgot to, no, we did. I forgot. I'm just going backwards this time. It kind of freaked me out a little bit. All right, so now we're going to go to our vector. All we're going to do now is we're going to go 2 to the right this time and then down 2. So here we go. 1, 2, down 2. So that's my H prime. Okay, right 2, down 2. G prime. 2 to the right, down 2. K prime. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. And J prime. And then here we have our other square. It looks exactly like the other one, same size, same shape. And then we just find our coordinates, which would be -2, 1. This would be 1, 2, 3, 1. This one would be 3, let's see, how far? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one would be -2, -4, and there would be our answers. So hope you guys got the same ones as I did. All right, now we are on to our last page of notes. Okay. So all we're doing in this case is we're going to be what are called describing. Okay. What does it say? Describing the. Keep moving this a little wrong way. Here we go. Describing translations. Okay. So we've got a couple examples, and we got 2 examples to go over together in this case. So here we go. The graph shows repeated translations that result in the animation of a raindrop. Describe the translation from the raindrop position 2. So here we go, position 2 to position 3. Okay. So we're pretty much doing the same thing we did before. So here is position 2. We want to know where it went to position 1. So we're going to assume that they're doing it points at the top of each of the raindrops. Okay, so let's draw that and let's see what we did. So what it looks like we're going from, we're going to go down. So we're going to go how many? And then we're going to go over to the left, it looks like. So how far are we going over? 1. So 1, 2. So that means we're getting a translation. So we're going to do our funny vector thing. So we're going to go, we say we're moving it 2 times to the left. Then we're going to go down how many? 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go down, and then that makes it negative, and then we're done there. Pretty simple and easy. There you go. Any questions on that part? That's pretty good. So same thing over here. Again, we're dealing with raindrops. We're going from position 3 now to position 4. So let's start at position 3. So I'm going to put a dot, I'm going to point at the top there, and we're going to go down here to number 4. Okay. And this time we're going to go, looks like we're going to go, looks like straight down this time. So there's no left or right scenarios in this also. And that means our vector, no shifting of the x going left or right. So we're just going to put a 0 in there. But now we're going to go down 1, 2, 3. So we're going down still 3. And then that's our final answer. Gotta love that, huh? Pretty simple. Now what we could have done is we could have probably, because before we were supposed to add them up to figure out that whole thing. But guess what we get to do if we want to do it mathematically? We could what? Subtract. So you could do that if you choose to want to or not. All right. Quickly on this last part now, we're down to our examples that I want you to work on your own. We're dealing with soccer balls this time. And turn off, pause the video, and then come back here in a few minutes and see how yours look compared to mine. Okay, if you're back, and if you cheated and you just sat here the whole time and didn't pause it, then that's okay with you. We're going to go from position 2 to position 3 again. here we go, soccer ball 2 to position number 3. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to switch to a red pen. So it looks like we're going, in order to be able to go from 2, 3, we're going to the right. So we know that we got our little arrow here, what our bracket. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 units. So it's a positive because we're going right. And then we went down 1, 2 units. So that we're going down, that means it's 2 units. And then there's our final answer. Okay, so same thing here we're going with from position 3 to position 4. So here we go. Put my points in there. Don't have to because soccer balls technically are a point. Again, looks like we're going to the right. So I'm going to put it down here. So how many units did we go to the right? 1, 2. So we went positive 2. And we went down 2. Is that because we went down, it's a negative 2. And there is our final answer. Okay. So I hope you get a general idea about how that all works. And we are done with our notes for today. So what I'd recommend, go ahead and take these notes and hopefully copy them down with me as long as we went. Go to your section 3.2 homework assignment, which has 5 questions to answer, and then answer them. And then you'll have a quiz that'll pop up sometime Monday or Tuesday for you to also take care of and get those all done, because when we see each other again, we're going to be moving straight on to section 3.3 and 3.4. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, make sure you guys, message me, or even if you wanted to, I'm setting up Zoom meetings. You can, today I had one at 12, and then again, I'll have another one tomorrow at 12. If you have any questions or want to go over any of these questions or any of these problems or any other ones that you might have. And I'll be doing the same thing next week on, I think it's Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, it's same time with the whole thing. All right, you guys have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.